she's a Marxist. Everybody knows she's a Marxist. Everything that she believed 3 years ago and 4 years ago is out the window.
The recent Harris-Trump debate was a spectacle, viewed as entertaining by many, a clash of titans by some, and an universe-altering event by others. In the ABC debate, Trump recklessly attacked Kamala Harris on policy, politics, and race. But the real showstopper was a statement that left Harris reeling and moderators quiet for a moment. Trump boldly declared, and we quote, "He hates her." Trump was referring to President Joe Biden's alleged disdain for Kamala Harris. In Trump's own words, Biden got 14 million votes and they, the Democrats, threw him out of office. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. Don't take my word for it. Check out Trump's statement yourself.
And if he weren't in that debate, he'd be running instead of her. She got no votes. He got 14 million votes. What you did, you talk about a threat to democracy. He got 14 million votes and they threw him out of office. And you know what? I'll give you a little secret. He hates her. He can't stand her. But he got 14 million votes. They threw him out. She got 0 votes. And when she ran, she was the first one to leave because she failed. And now she's running. I don't understand it, but I'm okay with it because
your time is
I think
up.
we're going to do very well.
The hall fell silent after Trump's bombshell, but he pressed on undeterred. While the mainstream media may have glossed over this particular remark, it sheds light on something that has been simmering beneath the surface for many years. We are talking about the palpable tensions between Joseph R. Biden and Kamala Harris. Before their 2020 ticket, these two could barely see eye to eye, and now they are president and vice president respectively. Strange bedfellows indeed. In this video, we'll dive into those details, those times when Harris publicly took Biden to the cleaners, and we'll also unpack some compelling evidence that suggests that all has never been so rosy behind the White House curtains. This could be indeed some great political tea spilling as we explore the not-so-secret rift between the America's top two. It was not long ago, in 2017-18, when Democrats were up in arms about Donald Trump's presidency. As the primary season kicked off, two heavyweight Democrats threw their hat in the ring: Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Biden's campaign quickly racked up the endorsement by party bigwigs. Harris, well, not so much, cause she was singing a different tune altogether. While the party establishment rallied around Uncle Joe, Harris was busy carving out her own path, even failing to garner the typically black voters, whom she often claimed to be a vocal voice of. She had also given numerous statements against Joe Biden at that time. Don't believe this? Well, have a look yourself. This is an article of 2019. The headline states, Kamala Harris attacks Joe Biden's record on busing and working on segregationists in vicious exchange at the Democratic debate. Though the clip is available on YouTube, due to the copyright issues, we can't use it, but yes, it has happened. Harris called out Biden on the issue of race, saying the way he recently described his past working relationship with the two segregationist lawmakers was hurtful. She stated, and we quote, "There was a little girl in California who was the part of the second class to integrate her public schools, and she was bused to school every day, and that little girl was me," Harris stated. This was actually the most fierce attack of that debate, and not it was aimed at Donald Trump, but actually at Joe Biden. However, it is not just a mere isolated event. Harris had more arrows in her quiver, and she wasn't afraid to use them. In April 2019, a woman named Tara Reid reached out to media about her experience as a staffer in Joe Biden's Senate office in 1993. She accused Biden of unwanted experiences, and so several other women also came out in the open commenting against Joe Biden. While everyone was tiptoeing around the issue, Harris came in like a wrecking ball. She didn't just question Biden, she went full scorched earth. I believe them, the accusers of Biden, and I respect them for being able to tell their story and having the courage to do it, Harris declared at a Nevada campaign stop in 2019, as per this article on your screen from The Hill. Harris basically gift-wrapped the credibility for Biden's accuser. She didn't hedge at all. Despite all this, when the presidential campaign reached its peak, Biden opted for Harris as the vice presidential nominee after extensive emphasis and debate with the party leaders. Over the past few years, media reports and outlets have reported tensions. A Politico article has suggested that Harris has expressed frustration behind the closed door for her difficult portfolio, which included federal voting rights and immigration. Biden's communication director has also allegedly hinted that the vice president had not met several expectations. Meanwhile, Jill Biden disapproved Biden's running mate as a VP pick. There are also rumors that Harris avoided key events with Biden during his presidency. Despite this, things went smoothly overall, though Trump's recent comments have definitely reignited the tensions. Oh yes, and one more point. Biden recently had to suffer a major setback because of the pressure from top elite Democrats who pressured Biden to abandon the race and eventually endorse Kamala Harris. Though the pressure on Joe Biden was already mounting, it became evidently clear when Trump dominated the debate that Democrats will lose if they stuck with Biden. This led some within the party ranks to urge Biden to step down from the race, and yes, eventually it has happened that Biden has now left the race and Kamala Harris is now leading the pack.
It's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Given these tensions, it is now easy to see why Biden may harbor reasons to dislike Harris. Their strained relationship may have only intensified when Biden was spotted wearing a MAGA hat, fueling speculations. While the Biden-Harris partnership has been a strategic choice during the 2020 elections, these underlying issues have repeatedly resurfaced, and the policy disagreement on internal tensions have also erupted many times, though Biden and Harris have never stated or addressed these problems publicly. Despite the unity, reports suggest that both personal and political friction is happening behind the scenes. This sight of Biden donning a MAGA hat has further put the Democratic Party in a tight spot. These tensions may continue to shape the future of both Biden's legacy and Harris's career, leaving the Democrats to navigate growing challenges ahead.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.